had volunteer sunflowers, and it came up with no maintenance, little to no help. They just came up and I just let it grow. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna just keep layering. Just layer, layer, layer. And you keep adding. Greens has mostly nitrogen, so you're gonna need your greens. So you're gonna need your brown and you're gonna need your greens. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am T. I'm growing in New Orleans Zone 9B if you're new here. And on today's video, I will be doing a part 2 of my flower bed transformation. Yes, it's time for part 2. I am going to plant my sunflowers in since they're all tall and ready. And in this video, I will be making a compost bin. I just want to show you guys how I start a new compost bin, y'all. I am out of compost and I am ready to start a new compost. So I just want to bring y'all along and show y'all how I start my compost. Let's get started. Okay, guys, so this is a really nice sunny area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add all my sunflowers in the back of the bed, because y'all know sunflowers get nice and tall. I want to have them in the back going straight down the row. I'm gonna start on this end right here. Go ahead and take this sunflower, and y'all, I just watered the sunflowers yesterday, so they still a little moist. Look at that. I just want to show y'all how sunflower is looking nice and moist. And the roots is very thick and just how I want it. And I'm gonna just go ahead and place that right down in there and cover it up. I'm just doing it like at least 3 to 5 inches apart, so that way those sunflowers won't be hitting each other. Once they grow out bigger, they won't be rocking and hitting each other. You know how when the wind blow. Put that right in there. I'm gonna go ahead and take off those bottom leaves because I'm gonna need to bury them in a little bit deeper, because flower stems can get really thick, y'all. All right, go right here and add me another one. This bed was already amended, and if you didn't catch that video, go ahead and watch that first video so y'all can see how I amended my soil in this bed and how I prepared this bed for my flowers. Today I'm planting the sunflowers, and probably next week when my snapdragons or my coleus, which ones I feel ready to come out to plant, I will plant those. That will be my next video. So today it's only going to be sunflowers. Let me put this tag right there. And you can plant it all the way up to the stem if you like. So that way those roots can be nice and strong, and the stems can be strong and healthy. These was the sunflowers that came from Dollar Tree. It came in a little cup with a bunch of sunflowers in it. And y'all, someone said, I always say this. Someone said, I don't know who said it. Y'all, look at this one. Look at this sunflower. Look at all those roots. Beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know who said it, but someone said those cups is no good. So y'all, those Dollar Tree cups, they look like they work pretty well to me. Cause baby, them sunflowers popped up so fast. They popped up so fast, y'all. All right. And sunflowers don't need much, y'all. I have had so many sunflowers in my yard, y'all, and it don't need much. I've had volunteer sunflowers, y'all. I had volunteer sunflowers, and it came up with no maintenance, little to no help. They just came up, and I just let it grow. So sunflowers is not hard to grow at all. And sometimes you can direct sow sunflowers too, because I've tried direct sunflowers and it was, direct sowing sunflowers and it came out just as fine, y'all. And pinch these bottom leaves off. Pinch the bottom leaves off. That way they can grow a little healthier and stronger. This one. But we do have a little cool breeze blowing, so it's not too hot. It's not too hot. This is the perfect spot for a sunflower, y'all. Perfect spot. Add one here. And y'all, let me know in the comments. I have a another variety of sunflowers. I forgot the name of it, but I think they're going to be like a burgundy reddish looking color. And I'm excited to see those because that's my first time growing those. And I'm excited to see those. And let me know in the comments, are you growing sunflowers this year? Because y'all, I can't have a garden without seeing my sunflowers. These sunflowers is going to be excellent. I can see it now. And y'all, this is actually my first flower bed. My first flower bed ever made. So I'm excited about this. And what next I am going to do, that's going to be the first sunflowers in the back. These are the brilliant. I'm going to go ahead and plant these in too as well. These are the brilliant koala. I hope I'm saying it right. The koala brilliant. And I'll put the name of it. I'll put the name of it in the on the screen. But these are beautiful as well. And I'm going to go ahead and just plant these like right in between two sunflowers. These get pretty tall as well, but they don't get as tall as the sunflowers. Sunflowers going to be up. These koalas, brilliant flowers, is going to be medium height. So it's going to be like it's going down the road. These are, beautiful colors as well. I'm going to go ahead and pinch the bottom leaves off of these too. These are my first time growing these. I got these flowers from Lowe's. And when I seen the packet, I was like, oh my God, these flowers are so pretty. So I just had to get them. Planting them right in between each sunflower. And they said these sunflowers is not these sunflowers, these flowers here, they edible too. You can eat those flowers. I don't know if I'm gonna eat them, but I just thought they was pretty. Let me know if y'all ever try any flowers that's edible. Edible flowers. You're growing any edible flowers inside of your garden. Let me know. And do you know what recipe you have and you know what it's called? Because they have a lot of good flowers out there you can eat. I just like to know you know, so I can educate myself just in case I get lost in the forest or something and I will have to eat it. It's always good to know, y'all. All right, y'all. This is a close-up of them. I watered them in, and I will be planting the snapdragons, and I will be filling it in with some coleus and maybe some zinnias. Y'all remember this tray from part 1? Well, I uppotted them and I put them in these little cell trays. Now they're in their own individual little cell trays, and I'm just gonna wait until they get a little bit bigger, and I'll just transplant them inside of my flower bed. I do have more here, and I have some here that I need to separate and put them inside of, you know, another container. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all for too long. This is a 35-gallon compost bag I got off of Amazon. They do have like a little, you can open it and grab your soil from the bottom, because compost always be ready at the bottom first. So I think that was neat. They got the little hole you can rake out, you know, your compost from the bottom. And up here we have the zipper. They have a nice zipper to keep it closed, you know, so you won't smell that decomposed kitchen scraps. So it's 2 zippers to it. All right, now, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start adding. Right here, I have some old leaves I've collected over time. People always put leaves outside, you know, on the curb in a big bag. So I did collect a few bags like that, because I have trees in my yard, but not, you know, leaves like this. I have a pine tree and I have a banana tree. So that's the, you know, scraps I normally use. But I got the leaves right here for the carbon. You gotta have some carbon inside of your compost. You can either use some leaves, brown, it could be brown leaves, or it could be cardboard, whatever you decide to use. But I am going to use old leaves. And make sure you don't have these chunks of sticks, because those sticks is really not gonna break down as much. So kind of keep those big bulky sticks out of there, unless you know you want to, you know, unless you want over time to pick them out. But I prefer them not to be in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw those leaves in there like that. And I also have cuttings from, you know, weeds that I already picked up around the yard. So this is your green. You need green inside of your compost. So greens has mostly nitrogen. So you're going to need your greens. So you're going to need your brown and you're going to need your greens. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that in. That's your greens. So we got our brown, mix that up, and we got our greens. And now we have our kitchen scraps. We got banana peels. We got, let's see what else we got. We got an old avocado shell, all kitchen scraps. Whatever you eat, you're going to throw that all in there. That's where your nutrition and all that stuff going to come from for your compost. We got eggshell, strawberries. I am going to keep these strawberries. I always keep these strawberries like this, and I feed my worms. I do have a worm bin. If y'all interested on seeing my worm bin, let me know in the comments. But this is what I feed my worms. My worms eat off of this. And the reason why I give them this, because it's nice and soft, and I'll be able to tell if they're eating or not when I go back in there like 2 weeks inside of my worm bin. Like 2 weeks later, and all the red is gone, that means I know they ate. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep those for my worms. Throw a few of those on the side. All right. Uh-oh. That's all kitchen scraps. Oh, and another thing right here, this is eggshells. Eggshells, you're gonna need eggshells for your calcium. You can put the whole eggshells inside of your compost, but it's gonna take a while before the eggshells break down. It's gonna take pretty a long time, like years, before the eggshells break down. So what I do is I blend the eggshells, kitchen scraps. Throw that right in there. Old broccoli. Y'all, and you just collect more old bananas. Just collect all your kitchen scraps. See that? Throw them all in the bin. All in the bin. I'm gonna show y'all what I got. See that? See down in there? All the kitchen scraps. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some more brown to this. So, all right, y'all, I have more brown. I got banana leaves. Go ahead and add the banana leaves to it. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna just keep layering. Just layer, layer, layer. And you keep adding. And the coffee grinds, y'all. I be forgetting about the coffee grinds. It's good to add just some coffee grinds too. So this is a bag I got from Starbucks. Will definitely give you coffee grinds. Ask for them at your local Starbucks or local coffee shop, and they'll give it to you for free. Let me know down in the comments what you put in your compost bin. That way all the beginner gardeners or whoever's wanting to start their compost bin, they will know, different ways to start their compost bin. I know some people, they put their compost in a pile, in their yard. They have the rolling tumbling compost bin, and you can get that off Amazon. A trash can with a top. So it's different ways you can start your compost. We'll sit it in a sunny area. That way it can break down quicker. That's it, y'all. That's my compost. That's how I make my compost. If y'all have any other questions, let me know in the comments about the compost. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.